Sister Wives Cristin Brown claims Robyn plotted against Meri. Recently, Sister Wives showed how Cristin Brown Woolley truly feels about Robyn Brown. Furthermore, Cristin claims her former sister wife, Robyn, was plotting against Meri Brown for years. Cristin Brown Woolley freely volunteered information about Robyn's scheming. Without a doubt, Sister Wives star, Cristin Brown Woolley isn't trying to be friends with her former sister wives, Robyn and Meri Brown. However, when asked about the history of the family, Cristin was more than willing to throw in her 2 cents. In the latest episode, Meri Brown was revisiting her recollection of legally divorcing Kody Brown. While Kody didn't notice any change after the paperwork was filed, he did see that it made Meri draw away. Likewise, he talked about it leading to the catfishing incident. Both Kody and Robyn were ecstatic that Meri had the wonderful idea to divorce on paper so Kody could legally adopt Robyn's kids, Dayton, Aurora, and Brianna. However, Meri was at the realization her marriage with Kody was stagnant and she needed to protect Robyn's kids. But Cristin Brown added a juicy tidbit to the story that Robyn was planning the divorce early in the spiritual marriage. When Sister Wives star, Cristin Brown Woolley talked about what happened with the legal marriage, she saw clearly that Robyn played Meri Brown. According to Cristin, Robyn orchestrated Kody and Meri's legal divorce. In a confessional, Cristin states that Robyn did more than agree to the legal divorce, she laid the framework. Cristin says, "She started talking to us about these other families where the first wife divorced the husband so he could marry the second wife legally and legally adopt the kids." Additionally, she claims, "And I remember thinking, yeah, that's a plant." Cristin Brown flippantly says that Robyn mentioned that several times through the years. From Cristin's viewpoint, Robyn left breadcrumbs along the way to make Meri believe it was her idea to save the family. She says she was putting that in there because she would have loved that to happen. Furthermore, Cristin thinks it was so subtle that Meri didn't even realize she was a target in Robyn's manifestation. She adds, "I don't think Meri felt like it was planted." In a cunning way, Robyn convinced Meri she had the plan. Cristin says, "I think Meri felt like it was her own idea." Fans discuss the big reveal. On Reddit, Sister Wives fans discuss how Cristin Brown reveals Robyn plotted against Meri Brown. First, a user says, "Robyn planned the divorce." Then they elaborate, "I just saw the clip of Cristin talking about when Robyn joined the family she was already talking about the other family's husbands divorcing the first wife to marry another one and adopt their kids and What are y'all's thoughts on this?" Someone adds they think Cristin Brown Woolley is right. They say, "I believe Cristin. Robyn and Kody keep saying it was Meri's idea. I've never believed that." Me neither. Meri was so obviously crushed by it. Why would it be her idea? Another fan didn't sympathize with Meri ripping the band-aid off, but someone else thinks it was her facing it. They say, "I took that to mean she knew it was coming whether she liked it or not. There was nothing she could do to stop it. And she was dreading it so much that she just wanted to get it over with. Not that it was actually her idea. You know, like when you have to rip a band-aid off because it's unavoidable, not because it's at all your choice." Cristin Brown stood in the sunlit corner of her cozy kitchen, the smell of freshly baked cookies wafting through the air. She clasped a steaming mug of herbal tea, her grip firm as if it anchored her amidst the storm brewing in her mind. Her phone lay on the countertop, buzzing occasionally with messages of support from fans and loved ones. But Cristin's focus wasn't on the messages. Her thoughts were squarely on Robyn. She always played the victim, Cristin muttered to herself, setting the mug down with a decisive clink. This wasn't the first time Cristin had felt the weight of Robyn's manipulations, but the realization of just how deep it went left her stunned. And what Robyn had allegedly done to Meri. Well, that was the last straw. Cristin's memories drifted to the earlier years of their plural marriage. Back then, Meri had been Kody's first wife and his staunchest supporter. Although their relationship had its ups and downs, Meri was once the queen bee of the family. Cristin remembered how Meri's opinions held sway and how, despite their differences, Meri had always tried to maintain unity among the wives. But everything changed when Robyn entered the family. At first, Cristin welcomed Robyn with open arms. The youngest and newest addition to the family had seemed sweet, unassuming, and eager to fit in. She had smiled brightly, speaking of her gratitude for being part of a big, loving family. But over time, cracks began to show. Robyn's relationship with Kody became glaringly different from his relationships with the other wives. He doted on her, spending more time at her house and prioritizing her needs over everyone else's. While this irked Cristin and Janelle, it devastated Meri. Cristin, Meri had confided one late evening over coffee, her voice shaky. "I feel like I'm invisible to him now. And it's not just Cody. Robyn, she's pushing me out." At the time, Cristin had brushed off Meri's concerns. "You're overthinking it," she had said. But now, in hindsight, she realized Meri had been right all along. It wasn't just Cody who had grown distant. Robyn had actively worked behind the scenes to isolate Meri. Cristin's evidence wasn't just based on observations. Recently, during a chance encounter with a former friend of Robyn's, Cristin learned some unsettling details. The friend, who preferred to remain anonymous, revealed that Robyn had allegedly orchestrated subtle manipulations to turn the family's dynamic in her favor. She'd drop little comments to Cody, the friend had claimed. Things like, "I'm worried about Meri. She seems so negative lately. Maybe it's best if you spend less time with her for your own peace of mind." Over time, Cody started believing her. Cristin's mind reeled at the revelation. It explained so much: Cody's growing disinterest in Meri, the way family meetings often revolved around Robyn's needs, and the increasing isolation Meri felt. Cristin's heart ached for the woman who, despite her flaws, had been a part of this family for decades. Determined to set the record straight, Cristin decided to confront Robyn. She knew it wouldn't be easy. Robyn had always maintained a facade of innocence, her large, teary eyes often deflecting blame and earning sympathy. But Cristin wasn't the same woman she was years ago. Divorce from Cody had liberated her, giving her the strength to speak her truth. The confrontation happened in the family's shared backyard during a rare gathering. The other wives and Cody were present, their conversations light and casual until Cristin stood up, her voice cutting through the chatter. "I need to address something," she began, her tone firm. All eyes turned to her, curiosity and apprehension flickering in their gazes. Robyn, seated beside Cody, tilted her head slightly, her expression one of practiced concern. "Robyn," Cristin continued, "I've been quiet for too long, but I can't anymore. Did you or did you not intentionally turn Cody against Meri?" The silence was deafening. Robyn's face turned pale, and her eyes widened in shock, or was it guilt? Cody frowned, looking between the two women as if trying to process what was happening. "Cristin," Robyn stammered, her voice trembling, "I don't know what you're talking about." "Don't play dumb," Cristin shot back, her voice rising. "I know about the comments you made to Cody, the way you planted doubts about Meri in his mind. You manipulated him to favor you, and in doing so, you destroyed her relationship with him and with this family." Robyn's lip quivered, and tears welled in her eyes. "I would never do that," she said, her voice barely above a whisper. "I care about this family." "Do you?" Janelle interjected, surprising everyone. She had been quietly observing the exchange, but now she stood, her arms crossed. "Because if you did, you'd acknowledge how your actions, intentional or not, have hurt all of us."